Hey everybody, Allison here with Southland Goldens. I'm here for our week 2 video of our Shelby and Tommy litter. You'll see I've got my big helper here.
Hey.
This is Luke. Luke is our son. Most of you have seen pictures, videos of Luke. And what's your job here at Southland Goldens?
I make all the noises for them and I'm the head trainer.
That's right. The noisemaker guy, he's really good at it. Head trainer, all those fun things. So we're at week 2. And you guys remember last week I said I promise these get more entertaining. That's around week 4 because all we do is we eat and we sleep and we repeat. And that's pretty much it right now. We're still doing their ENS exercises. They're doing really good. These pups, everyone's eyes are open. So if you remember last week, no eyes were open. So eyes are open this week. They're actually starting to walk. Before the video's over, I'll spread them around so you can kind of see it. They're still in a whelping box right now. For the video's sake, we take the whelping box out. Just kind of helps you to see everybody a little bit better. But yeah, we're up, we're walking, we're moving, all those fun things. A couple of things I'm going to go over is you will see that I posted our supply recommendations below this video. So scroll down on the blog, check out the supply recommendations. The main thing is the food that we feed. It's TLC. It is not sold in pet stores, so you have to order it online. The main thing we don't want to do is bring a puppy in and switch their food. You're going to have a really upset stomach. All of our dogs eat the TLC food. The puppies eat the TLC food. I recommend feeding it until the puppy food until they're about a year old, and then you're going to transition to the adult. So make sure you go ahead and order that. They'll ship it, deliver it right to your home. We like it. If for some reason you feel like, hey, Allison, I want to switch to a different food, that's fine. I recommend that you don't switch until you've had the pup for at least 2 weeks, because the stress of moving, the stress of a new food, you're just asking for some upset stomachs if you do that. So if you do want to switch their food, you always want to do it gradually. So you're going to start off with 80% of what they're currently eating, adding 20% of what you want them to eat, and slowly transition into that new food. Hopefully you won't have to change. You'll stick with this food. You'll like it as much as we do, but if you do, that's how that works. Let's show them who everybody is. Luke, you want to call out their colors? So, because I know in the cameras, when they get a little bit bigger, we'll start adding ribbons because their coats will start to get thick. But Luke will tell us who's who.
Brown.
We got brown.
Black.
Black.
Mr. Green.
That is going to be Miss Green.
Dang.
You were so close. Miss Green.
Pink.
Miss Pink.
Miss Yellow.
Miss Yellow.
Miss Purple.
Miss Purple.
Mr. Blue.
Mr. Blue.
Mr. Red.
Mr. Red.
Mr. White.
Miss White.
Mr. Gray.
Miss Gray. Come on now. He wanted there to be all boys in this litter. I think he's just trying to talk them into it. We have 6 girls and 4 boys. Yeah, Luke likes the boys. He wants it to be all the boys, right? Well, the girls are really sweet. We got to have these sweet, cute girls too. So check out the supply recommendations. I'm really big on crate training a puppy. It really helps with the potty training process. It also helps get through that teething phase, so we're not eating things that we shouldn't. After you have a dog that is is potty trained, that you can trust, take the crate away. I don't feel like adult dogs need to be crated. But what I'm trying to say is check out the crate on the supply recommendations. Get a big crate, one with a divider, so you can move it as they grow. You'll see these pups are going to grow fast. So you don't want to buy a little crate and then 2 weeks later you got to buy another crate, and then 2 more weeks later you got to buy another crate. So go ahead and get that bigger crate. Get the one with the divider, because they need just enough room to stand up, turn around, and lay back down. Isn't that right, guys? So really not much to say about their temperaments, because again, right now they eat and sleep. We are taking notes, but just not really anything that's I feel like needs to be important right now, because it's going to change, especially once they get up walking, they get up playing. We really start to see a lot about who's our most outgoing, who's our most laid back, who's our most confident. So those are things that we will definitely touch base on a lot from week 4 to week 6 before you make that picking process. before we start the picking process. And the way that works is the picking process is going to start after our week 6 video has been posted. So we've got a little ways. We'll touch more on their coat color around week 5, week 6. The way to tell with their coat color is you're going to look at their ears, and that is typically going to be the darkest part of their adult coat. So right now, their ears are so little, really doesn't make much sense to talk about that. I mean, you can tell right here that Miss Green has a really light coat, but what we're going to do is look at those ears when they're around that week 5, week 6 mark. Where are you going, Purple? You trying to get over here to Luke? Luke's got poor allergies, poor sniffly. All the pollen has started to come out in good old Alabama, so he's got the sniffles, poor guy. All right, so I'm going to pick them up, and we're going to go over their weights and let you guys get a good look at them. And who do we do first? Yeah, we're going to do ladies first. Ladies first. And who's our biggest one? Miss Purple. All right, you can stay down here with the pups, and I will pick them up. So this is Miss Purple. And can you see her little eyes are open? Pigment's coming in real nice. So again, when they're born, their noses are pink, their paw pads are pink. So that has started to turn black. Yeah. This is Miss Purple at 2.3 pounds. 2.3 pounds. She is our biggest puppy. What is it with the girls being bigger than the boys? I bet it'll change. Are you going to fall asleep on us? Look at this. This is what I mean by we just sleep. That's all we do. Oh, bless you. Off to sleep. All right, so this is Miss Purple, our biggest puppy at 2.3 pounds. Next, we have, let's see here. We've got, let's see, it's going to be Miss Green. You were so close. So this is Miss Green at 2 pounds. So a big jump from purple to green. Miss Green is 2 pounds on the dot. Look at that sound asleep. I wish I could sleep that good. Oh my goodness. Miss Green, 2 pounds. We have 3 girls that are right there in that 2 pound range. Our next girl is going to be Miss Gray, who's also 2 pounds. This is Miss Gray, 2 pounds. You got it, buddy. Miss Yellow is also 2 pounds. How about that? We got 3 right there together, all the exact same weight. This is Miss Yellow. See, her little eyes are open. 2 pounds. Next we have, you got it. Good job, bud. Next we have Miss Pink at 1.86. 1.86, so not too far behind. You'll be up there with them in no time. You might not catch Miss Purple. She's a little chunk. This is Miss Pink, 1.86. Miss White. Miss White is our smallest girl, but really not a big jump. So Purple's that big girl. The other ones are all right there together. This is Miss White. What size is she? 1.82. We won't tell everyone that we have a board behind us with the weights written on it. We'll just act like we got it memorized. I wish I could memorize it. We weigh these pups several times a day just to make sure everyone's getting enough to eat. Oh, what you think? What you think? You got a hold of me? You gonna hold on? Sweet girl. So this is Miss White, our smallest girl at 1.82. But I think it's really going to go back and forth. I'm not saying that she's going to stay the smallest by any means. All right, now for the boys. All right, Luke, who's our chunky monkey on the boys? Blue. Look at this. Oh, this is a chunky puppy. Sound asleep. Look at this face. This is Mr. Blue, 2.24. Yeah, we'll flip you over so everyone gets a good look. Oh, good morning, sunshine. Mr. Blue, our biggest guy at 2.24. So again, not as big as Purple. Purple has just got you all beat. I still think he's going to be a really good sized boy. Okay. Next we have Mr. Red. You got it. All right, so this is Mr. Red, 2.14. So real close. Oh, you're wide awake. I say that. He said, give me just a few seconds, and I can assure you, I will go right back to sleep. Oof, exhausting. Puppy breath starting to come out. This is Mr. Red, 2.14. Who we got next, Luke? Mr. Brown, right here in the middle. Look at Miss Yellow. You'll see on the supply recommendations at the very end, there's a stuffed lamb chop that I recommend. The reason for that is these puppies are so used to sleeping on each other. So what we do is we'll send home a blanket that's going to have the scent of their litter mates. I always recommend, especially those first couple nights, lay the blanket out, put the lamb chop on top of it, and you will see these pups are going to go lay on top of that lamb chop. It mimics how they're used to sleeping in their pack. And also that blanket has the scent of their litter mates. So just a little tip to kind of help that transition from our home to your home. Those first couple nights, we'll go over that a lot more in detail when we get a little bit closer. But I just wanted to show that because they all do sleep on top of each other. So back to you, Mr. Brown. Sorry if I stole the spotlight from you for just a second. Bless you. Bless you. This is Mr. Brown, 1.88. 1.88. So not quite as big as Mr. Blue, but not a tiny boy. Yeah, I think you'll be a good size too. Sweet guy. Definitely don't think he's going to be as big as Mr. Blue though. And we're sound asleep. Oh. All right, so that's Mr. Brown, 1.88. Last but definitely not least, Mr. Black. Yes, he is our smallest pup, but not by much. Mr. Black is 1.8. So if you guys remember, Miss White was our smallest at 1.82. So he's hanging right in there with her at 1.8. So this is Mr. Black, 1.8. All right, Luke, you want to help me kind of spread them out a little bit so we can, you're going to get to hear them all kind of yap at each other, but this way we can see them, back them up just a little bit. We can see them all walk because they're going to try to walk back towards each other. Oh, I know. There you go. You might want to face them this way. Here we go. Let's see. Let's get a little circle. No, but well, Blue, you didn't do much. I say that. They're all going to be camera shy. Oh, there goes Black. Look at him. This is the wobbly deer face. Yes, that's what we call it because you see we're trying to get our feet under us, but we're really wobbly. We're not walking a whole lot. Whoa, come on. That's White. Come on, White. You can do it. Almost. You're so close. And she said, no, I think I'll just nap here. Purple and Blue. Come on, my chunky monkeys. Y'all could use a little exercise. There they go. Say, we're trying. There we go. So you'll see a big difference between this week and next week because we're already starting to get our feet under us. It will not be long before we are up running. You want to pick her up and help her over here? She said, I don't want to. So I promise, this is going to be more entertaining as we go on. It will not be long before these pups are running around, untying our shoes, running through the ball pit, on the swing, through the tunnel, all the fun things. So bear with me for a couple more weeks. I promise it gets more entertaining. I'm going to try to line everybody up here for us again so that you can see them. Poor Sniffles. All right. Here we go. Oh, come on, guys. Let's get in a single file line so we can see everybody. Almost. We almost got everybody. Oh, red. You're going to be the one. There we go. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great week. And hopefully Luke's allergies, poor thing. Spring is just not his season. Hope you have a great week, and we will see you back here next week for our week 3 video.